Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel Without a Wire. In today's video we'll be having a look at the Aqara Presence Sensor FP2. We'll be setting it up, we'll be setting up some zones, and we'll see how it works. Hi everyone, and welcome back. First of all, let's see what's in the box. Aqara Presence Sensor FP2. We open up the box. We have the sensor. At the bottom we have a magnetic base, and there's our little QR code and code for the Apple HomeKit. What else do we have in the box? We have a little menu, one instruction guide, and it seems like it's different languages, 10 pages per language. It tells you how to set this up. We won't be using this during this video, of course. We have a Yilty with a screw, probably to put it into a wall to mount it somewhere, either in wood or in a wall or somewhere. There's a metal plate with a little round M3 tape. This is probably if you want to mount the plate somewhere and you want to stick the sensor to the plate. You see there, magnetic plate. So if you mount the plate somewhere, the sensor will just stick to the plate. And of course we have the power wire. So that's a USB type B to a USB-C, and the little power port USB-C sits over there. And we also have a reset button on the top. Power specifications, it seems to be running 5 volt 1 amp. So if you use an adapter with this wire, please make sure it's 5 volt 1 amp. If you use anything more than that, you risk damaging your sensor. So let's set this sucker up, set up the zones, see how it integrates with our green lady or green assistant, and we'll be testing it out and see how the zones work. So just before we set up this sensor, this is not your conventional motion sensor. It works with radar, and it's got 30 activity zones. Basically you can set up 30 zones with this sensor, and each zone will reflect as an individual motion sensor or presence sensor for that matter. The difference with this sensor versus a conventional PIR motion sensor is that this sensor using radar will also pick you up in the room even if you sit still. So you won't get to a situation where your lights will switch off if you sit still for a period longer than specified on your motion sensor. The sensor will pick you up in the room even if you sit still, and it will keep your routines active. Within the app you can choose from preset templates, or you can create your own template based on the furniture you have in the room and create your zones based on that. So let's set that up and get this sucker working, and I'll be doing a quick demo to see if this presence sensor is actually doing what they claim it should do. Okay, so the Aqara Presence Sensor FP2 is set up. I've created a couple of routines, one being the couch, a zone for the couch. Once I created the zone for the couch, it registered as a sensor called couch in my Green Assistant app. The rest of the area is called the living room, and it registered a sensor for living room in the Green Assistant app. And over there by the counter, the oven and the sink, I have a zone called counter. So the counter zone basically just switches off my switches on and off my under counter light. Even during the day, that corner there is quite dark and you struggle to see what you need to do there when you wash dishes or when you cook, even with the downlighters being on. The living room is really just a setting to set the downlighters to 100% brightness on cool white, and when I sit down on the couch it switches down to a scene, dimming these two lights and changing them to warm white, and switching off these two, switching on the TV backlight and creating a scene for me to actually watch TV. So let's check out the counter first. As you can see, it's quite dark there. I've got another camera up there showing you the light difference when the light switches on and off. Let's put it to the test. So as I enter this zone, my under counter light will switch on, and I'll be able to see what I do in the sink and when I cook. As I exit the zone, the light will switch off again, and as I move onto the couch getting ready to watch TV, the scene will activate to create a scene to watch TV properly. There we go, all in one sensor. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and also ding that bell icon if you want to get notifications for future videos. And if you would want to contribute to this channel, please look at my PayPal and Patreon links also in the description below. Also go check out my Instagram channel, also link provided in the description below. If you want to know where to find these devices, I also left a link in the description below. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you in the next video.